Both fighters coming off of a loss, but this is actually a good slated matchup. I see this fight actually very, very much going pretty much like the Joaquin Buckley Duraev fight, unless Duraev has made major changes to a striking approach. We know one thing's for sure: Duraev can get the takedown. We know that, right? The question is, are you willing to take the damage necessary to get to the takedown? And against Joaquin Buckley, Buckley showed, he was like, you come in here all day, I'm going to batter you up all day long, knock you up and down the octagon. Can Chidi Njokuani take that same approach without the fear that he probably had in that last fight where nobody wants to feel it, but you gave them everything you got and they keep coming. And now you're tired. And now you're like, God damn, what do I got to do to get you out of here? You know what I mean? So I see it pretty simply. I don't want to oversimplify it. How do you see it?
No, I'm right there with you. I see it the same way, especially for a Chidi Njokuani who needs to avoid the takedown here, needs to put that damage, and really needs to feel like you got some power going into this one. I think it may not be a one-off because there are some animals out there that can eat all day long like RoboCop, but I mean, for Njokuani, you got that snap, you have that power, you can put him out. If anything, I would say that Buckley may hit harder, Buckley may have more power. But I feel like Njokuani just has that snap, has that crack to him where he's able to hit you and put you to sleep. This is going to be a very similar fight. I can see why you make the comparison there, Derek. Now, will the chin get tested, or will the chin have any damage from this last fight? I mean, Duraev, this dude's an animal, bro. He also has a chin. If it wasn't for the eye swelling up, I mean, Duraev is going to be working there all day long. So this is a very interesting fight against a grinder in Duraev who's going to be going for the takedown all day long, and somebody who needs to prove themselves, prove that they can stop the takedown, and prove to, like I said, to themselves that they are the fighter who they say they are, and step into the role that he needs to step into. This is, I think, a time for Chidi Njokuani really to step into that light. That's why I like him in this fight, man. And then obviously the striking is going to be insane. There's a reason this is the first fight on the card, folks. Get excited for this one. Chidi Bang Bang going to work again, man. This is going to be fun.
And once again, this is another spot, big cage, lots of opportunity to move. And Njokuani has an 80-inch reach, and plus those legs snapping those kicks out at you. Duraev is going to have to take something to get in. So it's just a matter of how much did you learn from that last fight against Joaquin Buckley. Is 8 months enough time to really redevelop your entire game plan? Let's not forget, man, this win aged very well. He does have a decision victory over Roman Kopylov. Big man. That's a big man right there, right? Yeah. A very skilled technical fighter. In Njokuani, let's give him a little bit of props though, man. He fought Marc-Andre Barriault and Dusko Todorovic, finished both of them, and has still maintained a 75% takedown defense between those two fighters and RoboCop, who he did get taken down by ultimately, right? But Albert Duraev, man, this is the only problem that I see. It's just a matter of like, if the takedowns don't work, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. That's I'm glad you left that question open, Derek, because Duraev doesn't really have even the head movement of a fluid striker. This dude needs to get his hands on you. So what do? Man, hope and pray that you have a great defense, great shell. I don't know, Derek. This is one I think if Duraev really gets pieced up, man, you go back to your camp and you figure something out, because he has a certain style that can win the fight, but banking on your durability against this kind of weight class, man, is a very high bet.
And that's the other thing too, in Njokuani, man. And I don't want this to all be about Chidi Njokuani. I just feel like stylistically, he's just in a great spot in this matchup. 72% striking accuracy, man. When he hits, he lands. So unless Duraev can control him for the majority of the fight, Njokuani in open space is going to be a big problem. So I anticipate Duraev coming in, trying to close distance quick. But we know, is there more of a dangerous fighter than Chidi Njokuani in like the first 2 minutes of the fight, man? Like, he's going to put it on you. So I know this is kind of controversial, just because a lot of people could be saying, Duraev, man, do you understand how much of a beast this guy is? And I absolutely respect and understand how much of a beast he is. Closing the distance, to me, man, I don't see a way you close that distance without getting touched. And I don't know if he can get touched and complete the takedown. Give me Chidi Njokuani. Give me a first-round TKO. How do you see it?
I'm right there with you, Derek. I mean, the durability of Duraev and the pressure that this dude puts on is undeniable. This dude, if he gets his hands on you, smash city all day long, and he has a lot of power. Now, what worries me, keeps his right hand a little low. Those leg kicks of Buckley landed. Now, with the snap that Chidi has, that leg kick, give me that, man. Give me that TKO, like you said. I'll go round 2. Spread out the love a little bit. Give Duraev a little bit of love. He does have a chin, but either
That's
way,
right.
TKO round 2. Give me Chidi all day long.
That's right. All right, folks. That is.